alpha particle scattering and Rutherford's nuclear model of atom. In 1906, Rutherford, who was a student of Thomson, proposed a classic experiment on nuclear model of atom. This experiment was later performed around 1911 by Ziegler and Marsden. This is the simple diagram of the Ziegler-Marsden scattering experiment. The entire experiment is placed in a vacuum chamber which is not shown in this figure. This is the source of alpha particle. In this source, a beam of about 5.5 MeV mega electron volt alpha particle which is emitted from this source, and this source is nothing but bismuth, and this alpha particle falls on a gold foil, and this is the screen where you can detect or you can observe the particle. And in this experiment, the alpha particles are allowed to fall on the thin gold foil having thickness 2.1 into 10 to the power minus 7 meter. As shown in this figure, the alpha particles are collimated into a narrow beam by using lead bricks. These are the lead bricks, and this is the beam of alpha particle, and this is your thin gold foil, and the alpha particle strikes this gold foil at various angles. And this is the detector microscope, and by this detector microscope the alpha particles are observed. The detector consists of zinc sulfide screen and a microscope. In this experiment, a graph is plotted taking scattering angle theta along x-axis and number of scattered particles detected along y-axis. This is the nature of the graph. Along x-axis, the scattering angle theta is taken, and along y-axis, the number of scattered particles it is taken. And from the graph, it is clear that large number of alpha particles have small scattering angle. You see, having small scattering angle from 0 to 20, this scattering angle, you have large number of alpha particles. That is, atom have more empty space. If you work out this example 12.1, then you can know that atom contains a much greater fraction of empty space than our solar system. We know the radius of this nucleus, which is nearly 10 to the power minus 15 meter, and the radius of the electron orbit, this is the radius of the electron orbit, which is nearly equal to 10 to the power minus 10 meter. And if you take the ratio of the radius of electron's orbit to the radius of nucleus, then this will be equal to 10 to the power 5. But in case of, if you compare it to the solar system, this is the sun and this is suppose earth, and radius of the sun, as you know, it is nearly equal to 7 into 10 to the power 8 meter, and the radius of earth, which is nearly equal to 1.5 into 10 to the power 11 meter. And if you take the ratio of the radius of earth's orbit to the radius of sun, then this will be equal to 2.1 into 10 to the power 2. And here, in case of atom, the radius of electron orbit is 10 to the power 5 times larger than the radius of the nucleus, but in case of solar system, it is 10 to the power 2. So from this comparison, you can conclude that atom contains a much greater fraction of empty space than our solar system. in alpha particle scattering, there is another term that is called impact parameter, which is very important. What is impact parameter? The perpendicular distance of the initial velocity vector of the alpha particle from the center of the nucleus is called your impact parameter, and it is denoted by the symbol B. You see, this is the scattering of the alpha particle, and this is the initial velocity vector of the alpha particle. You see, this is the initial velocity vector of the alpha particle, and this is the center of the nucleus. This is the center of the nucleus. So from the center of the nucleus, if you have a perpendicular distance, that is the initial vector of the alpha particle, if you draw a perpendicular distance, this value perpendicular distance B is called the impact parameter. Here also you can find out the impact parameter. Why impact parameter is important? Because in alpha particle scattering, the alpha particle reverses its motion without touching the nucleus. Let us work out a problem. This problem, that is example 12.2, will give you the idea how the alpha particle reverses its motion without touching gold nucleus. In a Ziegler-Marston experiment, what is the distance of closest approach to the nucleus where you have scattered alpha particle, energy of the alpha particle having 7.7 MeV before it comes momentarily to rest and reverses its direction. You see, this is your target nucleus, and this is your alpha particle. This is the incident alpha particle, and the alpha particle, without touching the nucleus, you see how it reverses its direction. And here we have to calculate what is the distance of the closest approach, that is this distance d of the alpha particle. We know, or it is given, the kinetic energy of the alpha particle is 7.7 MeV, which is equal to 1.2 into 10 to the power minus 12 joule. And we have to calculate this distance, that is center to center distance between the alpha particle and the target nucleus. And we know when the alpha particle is at its stopping point, you can apply the conservation of energy. That is, initially the alpha particle have kinetic energy. Let us say the kinetic energy equal to K, and at this point or at this distance d, the initial kinetic energy K is equal to the final electric potential energy U. So initial kinetic energy K is equal to potential energy, electric potential energy 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R. So here 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, Q1 is ZE. If you take this nucleus as the nucleus of gold, then it is ZE. Z for gold is 79, and for the alpha particle, its charge is 2E divided by D. So D will be equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 ZE square divided by K, and here you have 2 also. You have to write 2 ZE square divided by K, and 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, as you know, its value, standard value is 9 into 10 to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Charge of electron 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb, and Z for atomic number for gold is 79. So if you put these values, then you can find out the value of D equal to 3 into 10 to the power minus 14 meter, which is approximately equal to 30 Fermi. As you know, 1 Fermi is equal to 10 to the power minus 15 meter. But we know that the radius of the gold nucleus is 6 Fermi, but here you see it is 30 Fermi. Thus alpha particle reverses its motion without touching the gold nucleus. So in this video we discussed about alpha particle scattering and Rutherford's nuclear model of atom. In the next video we will discuss about electron orbits. Thank you.